I saw something at the side of the road. It looked like a naked dame.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Please hurry and just get it over with.
All right.
The Astounding She Monster was directed by Ronald Ashcroft, whose only two other films were Girl with an Itch and Like Wow. Clearly a man who knew how to name films.
In a pig's foot.
Just not how to make them.
How do you think it looks so far?
At first, the story is voiceover led, with the narrator alternating between stating the obvious
Night.
and speaking directly to the characters.
No use to struggle, Margaret. Being kidnapped could be termed almost normal for a wealthy socialite.
Whilst stating the obvious.
And you are being kidnapped.
I think she knows.
Could be trouble, couldn't it? As I said.
He then vanishes, which is a relief, until you realise that now there is no one to tell the story but the characters themselves.
I just never realized that a geologist used so many acids in his work.
The story follows Margaret and her kidnappers.
Shut up!
Who hole up in a geologist's cabin after crashing their car whilst swerving to avoid a sexy alien. Who kills just by touching. And who has them trapped in the cabin because...
It'd be sheer suicide to attempt that road at night.
And he's right, look. It's so dark you can barely make out the sunlight.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Technically, the Astounding She Monster breaks new ground in levels of ineptitude. Here's our heroes running away. They're very clearly running up and down the same hill. Would you at least like to change the camera angle?
No, frankly, I wouldn't.
But it's important to keep the heroes and the aliens separate because when they meet...
There she is!
Yes, leap through a window and then just stand still until everyone's ready for you to attack them. And for fuck's sake, don't fall off a cliff because we really don't have the budget to show it. Now, you might be wondering why an alien invasion would only send one person, although that is the case for the robot monster.
That's all.
But actually, she's not an invader.
It's some sort of a message.
Which unfortunately, they only discover after she's dead.
It's written in English.
That is weird.
Yes, they were undoubtedly able to pick up our shortwave broadcasts and study the language from this source.
Yes, I imagine a lot of people learn to write English by listening to the radio. But what does it say?
If you would like a meeting so arranged, relate your wishes to the bearer of this message and she will return to us with...
Oops.
How are we to know that she was on a mission of goodwill?
What was your first reaction again?
We might try setting her on fire.
Good call.
I wonder what their reaction will be.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
Heavens, and we destroyed her.
Now, on the face of it, this looks like a message about how we shouldn't mistrust what we don't understand and should mend our violent ways.
Would you say that's about right?
On the other hand, these aliens studied Earth closely enough to speak our language and yet sent a radioactive emissary who killed every living thing she touched.
Don't care.
And they sent their invite to an interstellar sit-down not to Washington or to London, but to the back of beyond inhabited by one man and his dog.
Puzzles you too, huh?
The movie's message does remain an optimistic one. Humans and aliens are just the same. Fucking morons.
What do you take me for, a moron?
What did I just say?
What did I tell you about opening your yap? Come on.
Thanks for watching. Whenever peaceful aliens come to Earth, this happens. How should a peaceful alien make contact? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for a new bad movie review every Tuesday.